Hello, welcome.
Hi.
After you.
It's live. Okay, we just had a little bit of technical difficulties, cancel, clear, delete, but we're here live with the weekly live feed of Serenity and Sobriety. Thank you, friends, for joining us. We're so happy that you're here. So there's some great, excellent information. As a big, huge announcement is the World Angel Summit by Hay House featuring Doreen facilitating interviews on her friends and family will be released on February 22nd. And so the day of February 23rd, Radley Valentine and I will be doing that day, and he'll have his and I'll have mine. So please sign up and join us, and you can find all of that information on my page under How to Get Your Life Back on Facebook. You'll find the link, or on the link on Brigitte Parvin. You will find the link on my author page or on Instagram. So there's many different ways to sign up. For all week, it's free. And then later on, the beautiful thing is if you choose to purchase it, so you can listen to them at your own leisure. Every single one is going to have a guided meditation also. So there's just tons of bonuses. And if you know Doreen Virtue, she is above and beyond with giving. And it's just, oh my goodness, it's just a beautiful thing in our world. Our world will greatly be blessed by it. And I am just so honored to be a guest on it. So that's the exciting news. Yay! So sign up, friends. Sign up so you could join us. And so this week we decided to have the topic of willingness and what willingness looks like. And it comes in so many factors. Willingness to change, willingness to even be open-minded to get new information. When I first learned about willingness, I did not know. It was kind of like I had these blinders pulled, and I was walking around in this world, on this planet, with my blinders pulled. It was just the world that I had lived prior to being on this road of awakening. Is the world seemed very unsafe to me due to life circumstances, and there's been a long process of working through that, ciphering through it, what was mine, what was other people's, bringing forgiveness in there, bringing divine, bringing just beautiful aspects of recovering on this path and road. So what happened on the journey was, it's like the blinders were lifted and the horizons opened, and the people that I joined on my walk of recovery with would suggest things to me. When I finally trusted people that weren't living the lifestyle that I was living, I finally trusted them enough to let them in. And they started giving me some tools and some spiritual tools versus survival skills. And in that, I became transparent by letting them know what was going on in my world. And they were patient, they were kind, they had compassion, and they listened. I had never had something so beautiful like that. And they would offer some opinions or some experience or suggestions that they had that I would greatly benefit from. And one of the things that I needed to do was, I was in enough pain that I knew I could not live that way anymore, that I was open-minded and willing to try anything to change direction. And the amazing thing was, in that, there was a huge transformation. I started picking up things and miracles started happening. I started having these things in my life where my life opened up, where I started to get in alignment with my Creator and my higher self and the Creator of my own understanding, and also in alignment with just the person who I was born to be. And it's just been a beautiful journey. So for now, at this point in time, right here, right now, that's enough for me. I'll turn it over to Doug and see what he has to say, so I won't do all the talking.
We had some changes in things, so we're always constantly willing to learn, willing to learn and try new things. So again, thank you for joining us today. And willingness is a really important topic for me, as for all of us. I know for me, like I don't know if you guys noticed, but the screen's bigger, so we've had other
Yes,
things in here.
yeah.
So we got our little angels in the back here watching over us.
Covering our backs.
It's like, okay, it's like waiting to step out into your life purpose of it. Anyway, cancel, clear, delete. Willingness to ask for help was a big one. You know, especially as a male. It was, you know, it's like, I've got this, you know, all that kind of stuff. And it was a really big thing to get so broken down to, especially with the alcoholism, so broken down that I couldn't do it anymore. I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired.
What does that mean?
I was just, it's like, in the disease of alcoholism, it's like, I drank essentially because I like the effect produced by alcohol. I like that kind of just an exhale, just, you know, to breathe. You know, give me a minute to breathe because everything is so intense and just, you know, leave me alone and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And the alcohol quit working for me. And that was, you know, just being sick and tired. And it was just like I was always sick, feeling sick and, you know, helpless and hopeless and tired. It's like, you know, I'd come to in the morning and it's like, we're doing this over again. And, you know, I'd reach for the bottle and drink again. So I would, you know, numb that out again, you know, because I didn't want to be in the reality of things.
Right, kind of like that desperation.
Yeah.
That desperation. And I always say when I work with women and work with men, I always say, I hope that you have that gift of desperation because
G-O-D.
now God could do the work. There's room for God when that happens, you know, so that brokenness is in that quiet, still, small voice, and those answers come. Those answers, sometimes the most perfect prayer in that situation is help.
Oh God, what's wrong with me?
Yeah,
God
and so,
help me. I mean, those are the ones. Those are the ones that are deep from inside. It's like this has got to stop, you know. And that desperation, that G-O-D. It's an acronym. It's G-O-D, gift of desperation.
Oh, I like that.
And so, you know, it's like, yeah, we hope you have that gift of desperation. It's like because like being a male, it's like I've got this kind of thing, and it's like I finally just came to a point where I don't have this. I don't have control over my alcohol consumption. I don't have control over things that I do when I drink alcohol. And you know, that's that Maya, or that illusion that everything's okay, and it's just not. I'm drinking in poison, you know, and wanting things to change, and nothing ever change. You know, they say if nothing changes, nothing changes, and it's so you keep drinking, nothing changes. And with alcohol, it got worse. It gets worse. It gets worse, never better. You'll hear. And so, you know, finally I came to that point where it's like I didn't. You know, people talk about giving up or anything like that, and it's like I gave up. It's like, you know, I'd get somebody to give a suggestion. I got a mentor, you know, and a sponsor, and they would give me input, you know, because I'm asking for help. I don't want to do what I've been doing all this time. They give me their wisdom because they've been doing this for a long time, and to myself, my ego's still going, and it's like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
How's that gonna work?
How's that gonna do anything? You know, I'm dying over here, but I was so broken and so willing to take guidance that wasn't my own. Like how many times the angels and God spoke to you, you know, through your meditation, through your intuition, and said, you know, this is not working. Right. And I drank those voices away, and so finally, when I actually took actions that I didn't necessarily believe in, they worked out for my benefit. I felt better.
Right.
You know, that stuff that I was looking for, that sense of ease and comfort that I would take a drink for, all of a sudden I'm doing these actions and I'm getting a little bit of peace. And that's what I'm looking for. That's what I think we're all looking for, is that little bit of peace.
Right, we are. And let's take it one step away from that also, because not only is it with alcohol, this can happen with relationships, with enabling people, with love addiction, a lot of times with that willingness and that whole losing sight of oneself. Losing oneself could come in so many different forms. I'm thinking, you know, even cookies, eating, overeating, shopping. even
Drama.
addicts.
And I mean,
People
I don't know, for
pleasing.
me, it's like, yeah, I've got lots to work with here.
I know, I could go on and on only because.
There's the glaring ones, but you get the glaring ones. And the first thing is, it's the awareness that this isn't working. First, it's just coming to the awareness that something's got to change, whether it's your diet, whether it's your, character defects, whatever that is.
Right.
And it's
whatever our disconnection is from source.
Yeah.
And so oftentimes whenever there's something really glaring, we may just be switching seats on a Titanic, so we could go from one addiction to another, and the whole thing is stopping and going and getting centered and rebalanced again through yoga, through meditation, through prayer, and that willingness is, just the support groups, and knowing that, when this happens, it's like, come over to the winning side. When we do hit bottom and have that willingness to hear and be teachable, we're not really reaching that point because we've been on the winning side. It's kind of like there hasn't been a lucky streak going on here. I remember for me, I used to go, oh my goodness, is it just this full moon or Mercury retrograde that keeps on going and going and going? It's like
you're thinking it's external.
Thinking
something
it's
that's
external.
happening to me.
Yes, actually, when I was drinking, I didn't know about Mercury retrogrades. I was so locked in and couldn't see out. I just knew about full moons at that point in time.
I think we all knew about full moons.
Yeah, we all knew about that. And so in that, just knowing, that expansion of the world opening. And so that willingness, that beautiful to win, surrender is not defeat.
No.
Surrender is I can't do this alone. That willingness to walk shoulder to shoulder with other people on the spiritual journey. It could be at churches, synagogues. It could be in 12-step groups. Celebrate recovery. It could be a yoga of recovery. It could be Recovery 2.0 with Tommy Rawson. I belong to that group, and actually it's a absolutely wonderful, thing there too. And it's just one of those things that wherever you want to connect or find like-minded people.
Yeah, find your tribe. And that's the thing. It's like that's part of this, this group, and what Brigitte shares with the book that's coming out that her and Doreen have done. We're not, it's that separation from each other. It's that separation from our source. And it's an illusion. It's that illusion. That's like, and trying to fill that God-shaped hole that's inside of every one of us. It's like trying to put other things from external in. And it's like, no, it's like coming into self-learning. And I still love that, on the back of the 12-step medallions, it says, know that to thine own self be true.
Yes.
On the temples in Greece, it says, as you walk out the temple, it says, know thyself. And that's the thing. It's like, I've by working and doing this stuff, I've learned what doesn't work for me. I mean, I've got good examples of what doesn't work for me. It's like, who was it? Hershey, the Hershey chocolate. He tried and tried and tried and kept doing it over and over and over, but he kept learning from it. It wasn't doing it over and over expecting a different result. He was trying different things,
Right.
In the disease of addiction and alcoholism, it's, picking up that drink or that drug or that character defect or that behavior and thinking if I do, this time it's going to be different, and it's not. And it's not. Right.
And I love it. And now, so we're a global community. Yeah. And so there's beautiful things. When I first got on the path, I really wasn't connected with the internet. Now we have beautiful online meetings where you can actually go and find support groups for NA, Narcotics Anonymous, for Alcoholics Anonymous, and for Al-Anon. There's beautiful pages, that like Sober Lightworkers. There's Gabby Bernstein, The Universe Has Your Back. You are not alone out there. And earlier I mentioned a few others that, are just fabulous. So know that when we're connecting through this week, every Thursday at 11 a.m., it's just fabulous. And it's just, we're here. We're all here together, and we're all joining together and meet up on the pages. The best thing that you can do, though, is be at a face-to-face
Yeah.
where people are face to face in the physical
Angels with
forms.
skin on 'em.
Angels
Yeah.
with skin, absolutely.
Yeah.
So would you like to add anything else to this?
Well, and that community, knowing that there is a community. One, I thought I was out there floundering on my own. I didn't realize that there was actually help. One, that there was help. Two, that it was available to me, because at that time I had such low self-esteem and was so beaten down. I didn't think I was worth saving or helping, and that wasn't true. That wasn't the case. And these people who have gone before us, with their hands out, it's helping the next person and giving hope, and just sometimes just knowing that you're not alone. And that has been the recovery community is huge and vast.
It is.
Global, like Brigitte said, global, and
it is, and it's a whole new. Once you step into it, there's so much to learn. It's like this bottomless thing. So just keep on exploring. And I love it when the book comes out, How to Get Your Life Back, with Healing Through Addictions with the Guidance of Your Angels, that I'm co-authoring with Doreen Virtue. It will be out in 2018, and it's just so amazing because miracle after miracle, and there's a process in there. There's just beautiful tools and
stories from other people.
Stories from other people that's going to be fabulous. So in here I see that we have Susan Rudolph. Hi, Susan. And Kristen Vistas. Hi. And Denise Neal. Hi, Denise. And Kiki. And we have Mary Francis and Noga Gold. Monajay. Hi, Monajay. Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. Liz Winter. And we just Edith. Thank you, guys. And so now we'll kind of open it up if you have any questions. Janine Porter, hello. If you have any questions and would like to have any cards pulled, and as we go through that, Kristen Vitas would really love a reading. Okay.
There you go.
So here we go. So Kristen, I am guided to use the cards right here by Doreen Virtue, Messages from Your Angels. So I'll get those out here. So do it. Thank you for being here. So excited to connect with you. Okay, so what I have for you is New Love is the first card that comes up. And this week it's Valentine's Day week here. And the beautiful thing is this new love is know what you're aiming at, know what you're looking for, know what your heart's desire is, and go for it. You deserve it. And first and foremost, that love is practiced with you giving that love to yourself. So that unconditional love and just being there and being open to it, knowing that how vast in love that life is. It's with yourself first and foremost, it's with soulmates, and with the people who are friends and family, and extending it out to your pets and all of that. So it's beautiful to know and keep on, your heart is opening up more to love more and more. So keep your heart clear. Keep practicing releasing anything that's no longer serving you in your heart chakra. And then for the second card, there's Archangel Michael. And so Archangel Michael is your angel that's like your right-hand man right now and really wants to get familiar with you in your daily activities. So call upon Archangel Michael more and more. And also when you call upon him, ask for protection for yourself, for your loved ones, for the areas that you go into, and just ask for any messages that Archangel Michael has for you, because there's a really beautiful part where you're tuning in, tapping in, and there's an expansion with getting more familiar with your angels. And so for the third card is Ideas and Inspirations. And in that, being alone in some quiet time, really in inner reflection with journaling, really processing and digesting and really pondering your thoughts, connecting with the divine is something that's beautiful that's happening in your life right now. And you're being asked to be outdoors more. And I'm seeing that you've been indoors a lot. And with that, be out in nature. It will help wash away any energy that feels kind of stuck, anything that feels that it's bogging you down with any tiredness. So very beautiful. You're being surrounded right now and just embark on this new adventure. Okay, so thank you for being here, Kristen. In this, do you have any? Here we go, right here. Okay, there we go. It had to get refreshing. This has changed greatly here. I see that Susan Randolph asked for a reading. Okay. So you want to give... They changed their format a little bit, so...
As we are willing to learn.
Yes.
There's
change.
Susan.
That's one thing that's always
Hello,
constant.
Susan. Okay.
Hi, Susan Rudolph.
I will be using the Ascended Masters deck from Doreen Virtue. And what messages does Susan's angels have for her? Okay. So first we have see the other person's point of view. So with this I'm getting, it's also, it's kind of goes with the topic that we have today, with that willingness. Sometimes seeing that other person's point of view, it helps not just work better, but it allows you to have that peace within. That's with self, and it's also there's a big pink ring around their head, and it's also seeing Archangel Jophiel, seeing the beauty in everything. It's like having that gratitude list, seeing what the positive things of life and everything, and going into the next one, focusing upon your own strengths. And here with Apollo, and it's that big yellow, big bright, big solar plexus, and focusing on all of your gifts. I mean, we all have our gifts, and that's what we all need to do is with our gifts that we have, and share those gifts. So it makes this beautiful orchestra. We all have individual different things, and once we bring them together, and share ours, not somebody else's, it's like we want to be our own unique divine self, and your strengths. And real first, before I was picking the cards, I was getting the angels are saying that that just for you to know that you're greatly loved. And then the last card here is one of my favorites, which is Spiritual Law of Attraction, and it's Melchizedek. And that is with Apollo and Melchizedek, focusing upon your own strengths and spiritual law of attraction. When you start doing that and sharing your gifts, sharing your experience, strength, and hope, you're powerful. You've got wisdom and things that can help so many other people. Not just helping. And this is stuff you know. I know you know. But but by doing that, it frees yourself and getting that little bit of peace, peace in yourself. That thing, giving it away to keep it, and just being the bright light that you are. And that's it.
Very nice.
Hope that helps.
Very nice.
Good to see you, Susan.
Okay. And here we have, hello Barbara Cadelvo.
Hello Zena.
Hello Zena. And then we have Edith here.
And Jolie.
Hi Brigitte, I'm from South Africa. Please give me a reading. Love the show. Thank you, Edith. Okay, so here we go, and I'm guided to use the Power
Absolutely.
Tarot by the wonderful, amazing Radley Valentine Enduring Virtue. So we're going to be using these ones for you. So Edith.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, thank
too.
you.
It's like
So exciting.
You know, coming together and doing this together.
Okay. Wow. Whoa. Oh, this is fabulous. Okay, so I did shuffle.
Any questions?
And amazing. We've got 5 of Michael, 6 of Michael, and 7 of Michael. So let's see what they have here, Edith. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So what I'm getting right here is you've been kind of in this situation that's been really holding you back. It's kind of like the angels are tossing out a life preserver for you. And Archangel Michael's saying, grab it, darling, grab it. There's this thing they're showing me of this helicopter going by and saying, do you need any help? And it's like, I got it. And then all of a sudden the floods come more again and saying, hello, we've got this for you, another helicopter. And it's like, I don't need it. And then all of a sudden, right before the, final realization of how serious this condition is, it's being realized, and it's like, take that life preserver.
Wants to join.
Oh, this is Razzie. So you're really being asked right now to take a inward look and take a few courageous steps in what you're dealing with. It could even just start simply with just saying the word no without any explanation is what's coming through. So the 6 of Michael, here it comes in now. We've got Michael that came in on the protection with the 5th of Michael. Now the 6th of Michael, here is the beautiful safety, the safety net, and the rescuing. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So it's kind of like, okay, process this, digest it, and be an observer to what happened. And yes, there's going to be the part of processing it and integrating the change in your body and in your mind and in your heart. But it's okay. You are meeting the people that you need to meet to go the distance. So your angels are helping you behind the scenes. You're not alone. Your back is covered. On the 7th of Michael, there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. And so here I see that there's the road, and there's a turning point with a fork in the road. And so you've been embarking on this situation, on this journey, where it's just been this straight road with really not a lot of different avenues to go. And so it's kind of like, it's familiar, it's this knowingness, and you're being asked now to go to A or B. Please know and don't stay there very long. There is no right or wrong answer. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, taking one step at a time. And you're embarked on this new journey. You're not alone, and you're being guided. Your guidance is being precisely, step by step along the way. You will not know the answers of what the outcome will be, but just have that trust and faith that it's leading you to where you need to be. So all is well. You're out of, they're showing out of the treacherous parts of it, and this is bringing you to this beautiful new path. So it's really awesome. So know that you're all taken care of as you embark on this journey, okay? And trust the process. Amazingly so, you will be opened up with your heart such as never before. So just go for it, okay? So that was Edith. Edith is when she wants a reading?
Oh, this one here?
Yes. Okay, so let me see. I just want to make sure. Okay, so that was Edith. And so now, okay, so here's what we did it with Edith. Okay, so now we got that one down. It's making sure I'm freshening. Okay, so now Kristen Vides would like a reading.
That was first.
Okay.
So it looks like we have Tandeep.
Tandeep.
Hello, Tandeep. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. And let's see.
Her daughter just had surgery.
My daughter. Okay. So do you have the Raphael or Gabriel?
Here we go. Right it.
Perfect.
There you
Gabriel
go.
is always very, very good. Archangel Gabriel.
So I'm going to click that we've got those.
Excellent. So here we go. We'll do the 3. Oh, wow. Okay, so, okay, Tandeep. So, listen only to love. And it says, don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. And it also has a couple gals in there, and it looks like you and your daughter. But it also looks like there's something between you and your daughter, and it's, you know, letting your daughter voice what she needs to voice, and just to be a listening ear, and maybe just more supportive instead of maybe giving her guidance so much, and just to be that supportive. You're doing it already. I'm getting that you're doing it already, but it's more so letting her share with you. And her experiences, you know, what she's going through, and just be that spot of light for her to give her that encouragement. Also getting the law of attraction, and so it says here, listen only with love, and it's the spiritual law of attraction, or law of attraction. It says, keeping your thoughts positive and surround yourself with positive people and situations, and you will attract more positivity into your life. And here's the thing here too, and it's also that positivity, you know, by allowing others and you being the good one, this beautiful listening ear, and letting others share their, you know, what they need to get off their chest, basically, and share with them. And your daughter, you know, going through what she's going through, you know, there's a lot of fears and worries, and, you know, cancel, clear, delete those. But just to be that supporting help, and maybe, you know, resisting that temptation to give advice or something, you know, just to be that listening ear, that comforting ear. And in doing so, you'll allow others to do the same. And the last card is helping children. So you're doing a wonderful job. And it says, part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. So there's no mistakes. You know, doing these things and practicing these things. And here you get to do this, you know, practicing this with your children, and then being able to share with other young people. Your daughter, I'm also seeing your daughter is going to be picking up on this from you and wanting to do that as well. So it's kind of a helping each other, and then she'll be able to reach people more in her age group, you know, by the example that you're leading. Being that listening ear. Listening is so important. Just being that listening ear. You know, even there's phrases, you know, just like, you know, I'm sorry you have to go through this. You know, not maybe trying to make things better, but just being that sympathetic ear that just lets them know that they're supported, you know, and encouraged, and that you're with them in the journey. So I hope that helps, Tandeep. Good to see you, and thank you for joining us.
Yes, and we'll send prayers for her healing. Absolutely. And all of that. Okay, and take care. So now we have Lisa Kine. So she would Lisa. Like, hi Lisa and Ken. And so she would like a card for her too, please. So I'm going to I'm guided with Lisa to do the life purpose one. Okay, Lisa? Oh, well, I'm guided with Lisa to do the goddess deck.
Always follow the guidance.
Always follow the guidance.
There's the thing, you can change
Okay.
your mind.
Yes, okay. Yes. So this is what's coming through. So the Goddess deck by Doreen Virtue. This one rocks, okay? All of them rock, but this one is rocking for this reading for Lisa. Okay, so let's tune in here. She liked that. She knew. There we got it. Okay. Okay, Lisa. Here we go. Here we go. Lisa, you already know. Anyway, here is the Butterfly Maiden for transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Also in this was the first card out of the 3 picked, which shows this is pretty much from past, a middle, present, and the third one is future-ish. And so in this, you've been in this cocoon and, kind of wiggling, and it's been kind of uncomfortable, but you've broken through and you're freer now, a lot freer. And now there's kind of that part where it feels like the looking behind to see, is it going to come back again? And your angels are saying, don't worry, it's not so. Quit looking like behind your shoulders. The past is done. Leave it there where it is. And so from here on out, it's kind of like then this middle card is aim and a leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So just because it happened in the past doesn't mean it's being carted and dragged along into your present. Okay, so your angels are really asking you to let go of that and trust your gut with the encounters and the contacts and all of that. It's not going to happen again because you've learned so much from the past. So take that leap of faith knowing that you're guided along the way. I'm seeing that it came from we have butterfly wings to this one with leap of faith where there's actually some fairy wings. So you're being asked to bring some joy, laughter, some letting your hair down. Kind of the work that you're going to be doing has to do with our environment. Okay, so don't lose sight of that. And in this we have, for the latter part, for the last card, is Isolt, undying love. The love that you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So in this, know that there's been many lifetimes with this person, many lifetimes, and you have this way of transmuting it in this lifetime with bringing greater love into, and they're showing for some reason laying down the warrior type of things and bringing, they're saying that the warrior part now comes from this beautiful place of compassion and love. So it's letting go of things. It's more bringing in peace with it. It's more of a peaceful warrior is what you're being called to do. And that can create some uneasiness, some uncomfortability because it doesn't feel familiar. Yet you as a teacher will be assisting and walking and guiding people to do the same, because it's kind of like, oh, I've been there, done that, I've got the t-shirt. And not only do you have the t-shirt, you've got the cup. They're just showing. So it's a beautiful thing of what's happening right now. And there's a lot of transformation and a lot of transmuting. And they're showing of letting go of a lot of things that no longer serve you, and to simplify, downscale is what they're showing, okay? So sending you lots of love, Lisa. Okay?
Okay, so it looks like we have Anshu next. And please help with a reading, Angel Blessings. So I'm getting drawn to the Butterfly deck. Again with Doreen Virtue. So let's see what we have. getting like drawn to the butterflies. I'm feeling that you're in transformation. So let's see what they have to say. Oh, nice.
I'll do a little sneak peek. Ooh, they're beautiful.
That's how we always get the ooh, ah. Okay. Okay, and so the first card is Welcome to the New. So here you are. It's like, that's what I was kind of picking up. It's like you're in this transformation. You're already in the process, but welcoming in the new. It's like to that gratitude, that thankfulness, that enthusiasm, that like a child, having that kind of an energy. It's like, oh my gosh, this is great. Loving it. But within that, sometimes we can overdo and give too much. So part of that too is having that enthusiasm, that encouragement, that excitement with this new path that you're on, or this expanding the path that you're on, but to make sure to get some self-care and get some rest. And it's here. It's with the colors here. It's also getting like with a lot of the reds and the yellows. So using that creativity and knowing that that you're going to be taken care of. That don't worry about not being taken care of. You'll be provided for as you go through this and do this transformation. But make sure to take that self-care. You have a tendency of maybe going above and beyond to help others, which is great, but make sure as you give, you need to receive as well. So make sure you do this. And here we have this beautiful card of forgiveness. And so it looks like there's a lot of heart chakra and lots of the purple here. But it's also, and I'm picking up to forgiving yourself, thinking sometimes that if I would just, or I should do better, or any of those any of that, possibly that, I don't like using the term, but like a negative self-talk, catch yourself doing things positively and right, and encouraging yourself, you don't need it from these other sources, catch yourself, it's like doing something fantastic, it's like, that was really good. And again, back to that first card, welcoming all that new energy in and bringing that vibration up into a higher frequency. And you just, I think I'm getting that you radiate. That's the word, is radiate. And so, but again, get the rest and take care of yourself. So I hope that helps. And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So let's go here and need to refresh and let me see.
Close over here. You need to redo it?
Yes, if you could refresh, and because earlier I saw one and I was enjoying your sharing and
yeah, we'll get that. We're willing to learn and continue to grow.
it's a learning curve.
It's funny. It's the one constant is change. It's things are always going to change. So to be flexible.
So Sarah Louise G. Hello, hi Sarah Louise. So I will be taking from. Let me see. How about Robert Reeves cards? Yes, Robert Reeves, the flower therapy. Okay, I'm tuning in with your picture, and there's a lot of beautiful outdoor energy there with coming through. So the beautiful flowers and all of that, I will be picking the cards for you. Very nice. Okay, so Sarah, what I have for you is open your heart with the red rose, okay? And in it, your potential for greater love rests in opening your heart. Blockages and wounds from your past will be healed, and you'll be met with the true passion that you seek. So what's coming through for this is right now, one of the most important things for you to do is be out in nature, be around the smell of roses, be around roses. And actually, they're showing date yourself. And as I'm tuning into that, it's like, okay, what does exactly are you trying to say, angels? And what it is give yourself that great love. Pamper yourself. Use rose oils. Bring yourself the gift of roses and do that. And it will start opening up your heart more to love. And in that, you will find just this great soothing comfort, softness. And you may already have a mate in your life. And if so, this will just even open it up even more so you could even take it to that next level. Okay, so I'm just seeing kind of this playing it kind of cool or anything like that is not serving your highest interest right now. So they're wanting you to even open up and expanding that even more for divine love, for that holy love. And the second card is open your arms to receiving, and it's the eucalyptus. You've prayed for help, now be open to accepting it. And the beautiful thing is eucalyptus, it's so beautiful. That's one of the first things when they're showing when people get a cold or something, it's always in the lungs and the heart chakra of closing down. What opens that up is that beautiful scent of eucalyptus. It's refreshing, it's engaging, and it just opens up your lungs, opens up your heart. And so we're really, the angels are really working on this area right now, which is a beautiful thing. Get yourself, I'm being shown some rose quartz, and hold some or wear a necklace with rose quartz, just anything to bring that self-love in, and you'll be able to help other people with that also. Then the third card is open your third eye, echinacea, which is beautiful. You've got rose, eucalyptus, and echinacea. And here's what it looks like, the card. And it says, it's safe for you to open your center of clairvoyance. By doing so, you will see the truth. So right now you're really being asked for, they say the longest journey one will ever take is from their head to their heart. It is only 12 inches, but yet this is where the spiritual parts of our essence is and resides. And so also you're making and blending that connection, and you will be able to, first and foremost, do it for yourself and then assist with helping others with it. So it's really beautiful. Get outdoors, Sarah. Have some fun. And I just see you like tossing rose petals. Make a path with rose petals. Just be outside, let your hair down, and just leave a trail of rose petals wherever you go, and then other people will find them, and it will bring great joy and laughter. And it's lifting that vibration and opening the heart. Okay, so that's it for that.
And we have Deborah?
Yes. She would love a reading, so Deborah will be
Deborah.
with you next. Would you like some of these card decks? It looks like I'm hogging them all over here. Here, take whatever you want.
Actually, I just grabbed this one while I was looking, so obviously It's this one. And again, here it's the Ascended Masters.
I feel like we're in Vegas or something with all these decks. It's awesome.
Actually, in Las Vegas, they have the Ganesha Center.
They do.
It's
Anyone who's out there.
Beautiful place to go.
Oh.
It's not in, like you think of Las Vegas, but it's in Las Vegas, not the Strip, but it's actually called the Ganesha Center.
It is. It's awesome. I think our friend Janine Porter lives out that way, and I'm not sure how near that is to where she lives. So that's Deborah.
Okay, Deborah, so here we go.
Deborah Crabtree, hello.
Ooh, you got some, they're all good cards. So, here we've got Melchizedek again, being that you have a lot of power, you have a lot of alchemy, you blend a lot of things together. And by doing that, you have great resources to help others, to be of service to others. And it has that spiritual law of attraction. I'm seeing also to either you are or to get more with sacred geometry, using sacred geometry
Beautiful.
to add to your alchemy. of your spiritual tools. And just kind of letting loose, like even with that fairy energy, just letting loose and having fun and kind of just having silly fun. Because a lot of times in that doing a lot of things, we can get very serious about things. I'm also getting that you have that serious wisdom, but to add light to it and bring light to it and make it playful and fun. And also getting Yogananda with choosing peace. And so really taking that time to pause and do the inner reflection, and taking it one more time, taking care of yourself, taking care of self first, getting some meditation, also getting even doing yoga if you're not already doing yoga, but I'm getting like gentle yoga, more of a restorative yoga or a yin yoga, nothing too vigorous, more meditative and slower. I'm also picking up with Lakshmi, the flow of prosperity. And this is just you have a lot of wisdom and you have a lot to draw from. But that prosperity I'm getting is more wisdom, deeper knowledge, more like Akasha kind of wisdom that you're going to be able to actually flow prosperity out to others while it's that same thing, giving it away to keep it. As you do that, more you'll receive more, and it's just that flow, giving and receiving. And to also taking that time, interestingly enough, bringing up Ganesha and everything. Ganesha is actually in the background in this card, so working with Lord Ganesha to help remove obstacles, perceived obstacles that sometimes we think there's an obstacle in a way, and actually sometimes it was me. And just to allow that flow come through to and through you. So hope that helps some.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us too.
Thank you. And can we refresh in this again, love?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Give us a moment.
Yes, thank you.
And we're back.
Aha. Okay. So now, let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, Sarah, yes, so there is a cold. Yes, so once you open up that heart chakra by doing those practices with those oils and all of that, this is just so beautiful. Okay, you got what it takes to get through this, okay, love? Okay, now we've got, let's see. Trying to see, I saw it blends in so quick. Oh, here we go. Janine Porter, there you are. Hi, Janine. Oh, sweet. Hi, Janine. We were just talking about you at the Ganesha Center in Vegas. So, do you see?
Coming back onto that topic of willingness too, and sometimes I know for me, the willingness to be wrong is a big one. Because that's like if I'm locked in on I know this, and the willingness to be wrong allows more information, kind of like that last reading. It's like getting to have more information come in, because if I know something, if I'm locked into something, this is the way it is, then new information is not going to, it's not coming in.
Right.
And if I'm willing, if I have the willingness, I have the open-mindedness. It's like from another aspect or another point of view. And right now, with what's going on in the world, which is humongously exciting and great because we're frequency shifting, we're moving to that next level. But to see, and the other cards came up too, was seeing the other person's point of view. I'm not saying, I'm willing to listen to the other people, listen to what's going on, and have, because I don't want to have that, I know what's right for blah, blah, blah. Or I'm trying to figure it out for myself. To be honest with you, I'm trying to figure out what's right, what works for Doug. That to thine own self be true, know thyself. all those things. But to be willing and have that open mind, see another perspective, see another point of view, and it brings a broader, again, speaking of the alchemy, bringing in a broader, bigger perspective, bigger love. You know, it's like we don't have to be wrong and right. You know, we just are. We're together. We're unity. Then I think when we do that, we start getting that separation, and that's the illusion. That's the Maya. That's the disconnection from our Creator, our Source, our God. You know, and that's what the beauty of it is that starting to crumble. And the more we unite and see each other's point of view and have constructive change, that it's this wonderful, exciting time that we've signed up for. I mean, we're on Facebook Live right now watching it. It was like we're all here together, so let's support one another.
Yes.
You know, let's support one another and be encouraging, willingness.
Even the willingness to give it a shot that it may not work.
Absolutely.
It's like, what have you
At
got
least
to
it's
lose?
a start.
Yeah, it's doing something different, because whatever is being hung on to, I mean, what's there to lose?
Yeah.
That's what I went, okay, well, I've done it this way for so long.
Yeah, and it's
This
not working.
might be right.
There might be something else.
Right.
Yeah, allow that new information to come in, new growth, new possibilities, new potentials, I mean, it's just new. It's those cards that we were pulling, that, you know, a lot of the readings that we did, the new, you know, the new stuff coming in, you know, just to be receptive to that. Be prudent, but be receptive.
Well, I had to come to the terms that I had to be honest and realize that I did not have all the answers. And I did not know all the questions either.
Right.
You might go, how does that make sense? Trust me, from where I came from, it does make sense. And so just doing things differently was so enlightening, such an opportunity to absolutely just go in another direction. And the doors opened up even more and more. So there were things that seemed impossible that happened, and it's just, oh my goodness, it's just so beautiful. And we just really want to thank everybody for being here. I see that, I don't know if Constance said hello. Hi, Constance. We said hello when we saw you and just wanted to make sure that you got that in. There she is. Okay. Okay. I would like to pull a card for Constance.
Very cool.
I would like, let's do this. Let's the beautiful, beloved Mother Mary. Okay, so let's pull a card for Constance. Oh, wow. Okay, so here we go. Devotion is for you. And as I fully commit to my values, relationships, and God, I am clear about what to do next. So you know exactly what to do next. So keep on practicing that devotion. It is what keeps you centered. You will have all the answers that you always need when your own being is all in alignment. You know, and then there's a program, they say, when your own house is in order, you know, and all of that stuff. So that devotion of you doing that, your house is in order by practicing. House. Yes, the house inside the vessel. And so in that, the second card is Father. My true Father is God in heaven, who shines healing light upon me, my birth father, and our relationship. So all is beautiful, all is healed, all is just has divine golden light all around it. There's been a lot of healing, a lot of transmutation. It's just a beautiful path of peace that you're on. And that's what happens when you center yourself and have that, you know, that your body temple where you're hosting that house. It's all in order. It's all in that devotion, practicing that, bringing that forgiveness in. And that is where love comes in. And that is the next card. Love is the answer to all of my questions. See, so now you know all the answers to all of your questions. What would the divine do? You know, what would the divine do? Where would this happen to have the best, highest form of love? How do I bring this in this situation? Where's that compassion? And just bringing all of those into all of your activities. And so it's beautiful. Everybody's a child of God, and everybody's got that, and they're certainly affirming that with you. Would you like to pull a card for Kiki?
Sure.
Okay, Kiki was here, so why don't you pull?
You know what? I'm just getting this.
Okay. This is what he's getting. He's going to go for it.
So, this is from Angel Answers. And, okay. The card is let go, but one's not enough. So we're going to go like this. So, letting go. Oh, there we go. There's the answers. Okay. Okay, so this is there's no mistakes. So, I got, the first card was letting go. And letting go, just being on the path that you're on, I know you've let go of a lot, and just embracing all of that and moving forward. And the next card I pulled was you're ready. No mistakes. You're ready. You're doing everything that's indicated. You're taking the right steps. You're doing the right things. And there's no mistake because it is in perfect timing. So this is an amazing. This is amazing. So keep following the path you're on, and that's that. You know, that knowing thyself, knowing that inner self, self-love, just taking care of that, and again, coming in to yourself so you could, you know, gather more information, gather more wisdom, gather more things that you can make yourself of maximum service to others, and that's huge. And you know you're gonna do great things. I can see that.
Absolutely. So that concludes this week on Facebook
already.
Live, on Serenity and Sobriety. So thank you for joining us, and don't forget the World Angel Summit that starts on February 22nd. However, you could sign up now and find out the information on our page, How to Get Your Life Back, or on the author page, BrigitteParvin.com, or on Sober Lightworkers, or on our website, or on Hay House. So we'll look forward to connecting with you next Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's it for now. And if you have
I'll put a link on there to the
Angel.
To the World
Yay,
Angel Summit.
to the
I'll
World
put
Angel
I'll post
Summit.
a link on here.
Okay,
So you can go to it.
it will be fabulous. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. And we'll be connecting with you this week on this page. If you have any questions, if you want any more cards pulled, if you're watching this at a later date because of working or sleeping, please feel free to post it. We check back up on this page quite frequently. And so that's it. And we're sending you love from Auburn and namaste.
Namaste. That's the light in me sees and honors the light in you.
Yes, namaste.
Namaste.